I think we're almost ready to go.
I think so.
We're all fired up and ready to go. UTMB 2018.
Okay, I don't think my microphone, is my microphone working?
I can hear you,
Oh.
yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Exactly. Apologies now. I told you I was going to reward you in
Yes.
croissants after this.
No, I can hear you, Rory.
Now it's on. I'm wondering how many, we could take a bet on how many bare arms we're going to see by the time we get to Les Douches.
Exactly.
I think a lot. They are all overdressed. It is warm out there. It is not cold yet. They are going to be, you know, hotter than bacon grease when they get going, and too warm.
So,
Zach Miller, he's
Zach,
dressed
he's
appropriately.
ditched the jacket now, yeah.
Dressed appropriately.
So any moment now, they're going to go. Any moment now.
And then a quick right turn. Get out those elbows, or as I call them, my weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ho, ho.
Now, whoever Xavier's sponsor is kind of smart, because who do you see first? I don't know, the lime green?
Yes.
And the red.
Here we go. He's go.
Allez! Bravo!
Oh, they're like, out of my way, out of my way.
2,300 runners. Off they go.
Go, go, go,
Oh,
go.
my goodness. Amazing. Look at so much color.
So much color, so many people. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's just
Amazing.
wow. A stream of people who
Wow, it's kind of like lava flowing through the streets of Chamonix.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean,
Go Frenchmen, go Italians, go USA.
Randy, you need
Go
you need to
Chinese.
go through all 100 nations now to be fair.
Ah.
Wow, look at the view.
I don't know if I've ever seen it from this perspective or realized just what a walk it is. It's such a different feeling. I think being in the front, they're going out at like a 6-minute per mile pace.
Yep.
I mean, I think some of these men don't realize that it's like Ice Cube says, it's not a track meet, it's a marathon, actually an ultra marathon. So there's no point in being first to Les Douches unless you like that, but I believe it's 160 kilometers.
It is.
So, but then you realize that in the back here that they're going at more of a 30-minute per mile pace.
Yes.
I mean,
They've got no choice.
right, unless they want
It's
to
stop
start
and go
a
to the finish
stampede,
start line.
which is not allowed. Oh, and here everybody is
Digitized.
Yes, digitized. Well, and phones are required
They
in the
are,
kit.
yes.
Although if you have seen like Killian, he's got that little guy.
I like those
Wow.
people are really precise about setting their watch when they cross the
The
start
arch.
line.
Right.
Yes.
Whereas, I don't know. I mean, me personally, somebody who doesn't wear a watch, it's just one more thing to think about.
Yeah.
That said, as I've said before, Cartier, Tag Heuer, if you want to sponsor me,
Hey, look, Rory.
find me on Instagram.
Can you believe it? Somebody just sent a message in saying, can Rory stay for the whole of the UTMB? Because she's way more interesting than you and I, Randy.
I don't think they have enough wine back
I think
there.
it was your mother, Rory, for sure.
oh.
Yeah. Then she knows where you are.
You know, and the thing about my mother is she usually uses a bunch of different accounts too when she comments on
Yeah.
things, so you never know.
So yeah, look at this. Amazing. Already.
Oh, wow. I mean,
4 minutes since the leaders left the start line.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think the mentality of people like this who's
Wow, look at the crowds. Many. There's
so
the.
is this our leader right
it
now?
is right. This is.
I'm gonna just put it out there. I
yeah.
don't expect him to be leading back in Chamonix, running like that. Too fast.
Correct. So we've got our electric bike camera guy, and you probably saw those, Rory, out on the race.
He followed me. I felt like I should have gotten a restraining order at some point. I
Yes,
mean, it
there
would
was
have only been the
some
fourth I've
serious stalking going on. I agree.
gone. But he was
Yes.
kind of cute.
He did get your good side.
Exactly. But yes, those e-bikes they followed. Wow, it's incredible. I like to look at, I think in the beginning of a race, I think the people who look a little bit calmer in their upper body and look like their legs are moving a little smoothly, a lot of these people I'm seeing are running way too hard. And way too much arm movement
excitement,
and energy.
adrenaline.
It's adrenaline,
Yes.
it's getting in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
but
And all those days of resting and tapering is like, okay, let me go.
Yeah, they're just trying to get it out.
they are. But you have 160 kilometers to get it out, and this is too fast. This is too hard, too fast. Some of these people look like they're just, yeah, they might just want to take it back a little bit. It is hard when that adrenaline is going through you, and what's so great about here is the first, two kilometers, you kind of just wind through
Yes.
town, and the town, even in this weather, which is misting a little bit, is lined with, it's like the Tour de France.
This
Yeah.
is the far
No.
end of town. You're looking at the photograph at the. Or
This is the
pictures
end
from
of the
far
high
end of
street
town.
in
This is the end
Chamonix.
of-
Absolutely.
This
Yes.
is a long way down, and they're 4 or 5.
4 or 5 deep, and so you do feed off of that energy
Yeah.
of the crowd, which is great. But that's why we see some people running a little bit too hard,
Yeah.
I think. And it's also on pavement.
Kind of calm down now. You've
Now
got no
it
choice
has.
now because it's so heavy,
Now
the
it
volume
has.
of people.
Exactly.
There's no
And,
racing going on here.
You know, it's just, it's a war of attrition. It's a game of attrition.
Look at
this
this
race.
amazing
Wow.
scenes on the high street of Chamonix here, Chamonix Mont-Blanc.
Now, do they limit the race to 2,300 racers, or would they like to give more? Because it seems like that might be about the amount that could be handled for not only the
Yeah, it's-
organization but also the trail system.
Indeed, that's
here.
it. It's been
Indeed.
capped at that for quite a few years, so
Okay.
the additional races are a way of getting around that,
More.
allowing people to be part of the UTMB event, even though they can't run the UTMB
Right.
itself.
Which is just interesting to compare to, let's say, like Western states in the U.S., where that's a race of 400 people.
Yeah, but I think we had this conversation yesterday. I think here the organisation also limit the numbers based on their knowledge, whereas in the US the
It's
national
for
parks
service.
would be
Yes.
someone else would make that call
Yes.
for you. So
Yes.
And almost every runner in the Western States 100 also takes a pacer for the second half.
That's true.
So there are almost twice as many participants, you might say.
Yes.
And
It's
maybe even
just-
as many as 1,000 participants, because some of them have 2 pacers.
It's just incredible, though, to think that there are this many nutty people who want to come run 160
Well, to be honest,
160
there's
miles
people.
with no pacer.
But to be
Alright.
honest, Rory, these nutty people, they've kind of been inspired by nutty people like you, so it's
Yeah.
your fault that they're here.
people, I can't afford a
Yeah.
good psychiatrist. That's why I go out on the trails so much. So, so we have just gotten word that.
I thought she said somebody's before the bike.
So we have gotten word that, so right now we are seeing what appears to be the race leaders, but we have also possibly been told that
Jim is
I'm
ahead of the bikes.
assuming that
Yeah.
means Jim Walmsley, is
Yeah.
in front of the bike.
So yeah, so well, no, I think she said Jim is on the bike.
Oh, on the bike. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there
I
we go.
recognize
There we
those
go.
legs. Look at that tan line. Whoa.
Oh,
okay.
So
Jim
there, Jim Walmsley.
Walmsley.
He's
Too
doing a
fast.
Zach Miller.
Too fast. Sorry, too fast. That is, I always think going into this race, like in the beginning, can I sustain this pace for 160 kilometers?
I also think it's too fast with a jacket on. I mean, if he was wearing a singlet for a 10K, might be an okay pace.
Yeah, he's running like he just robbed the bank.
But don't
Like,
worry, as we know,
No one is going to arrest you.
Tim Tellefson there on the right side. no
As we saw
question.
last year, when Jim got to Saint-Gervais, he stopped and waited for the next runner. So he's very kind like that.
I guess it is. I mean, and maybe that's some type of like mind game or something. I don't think I just think it's a little too fast, but you know, that's what's so fun about being in the peanut gallery. Is we
Yes.
just-
Okay, Rory, do you recognize any of the other runners in the front line right behind Jim?
I don't really pay attention to the men's races as much, to tell you the truth, because they're not as pretty as the women. But I can see.
Well, that's true. I
believe-
agree with you on that. Okay.
I can see. I think Tim Tollefson there was on the
That was
left.
because of the brightness of his teeth, I think. Yeah, you
Yes,
get that one out.
exactly. And also, if these sponsors would learn to put their racers in more colorful costumes, it'd be easier to pick them out of a lineup. I think I saw Tim there in the
I
front.
think there's an opportunity there, Rory.
Wow, so
Business opportunity for
amazing view from the helicopter
Wow.
here, kind of the snake of 2,300 runners. So Jim's kind of been sucked into the pack again now.
Yes, and you know, maybe that's good. Maybe he's just getting out his kind of like pre-race jitters,
Yes.
that little
Yeah.
burst of adrenaline, and now he can settle in. I think it's important in this race to really.
Is that beer they're offering on the side
Oh
of the
yeah,
road?
that guy there always has beer.
Oh my gosh, 2 big trays of beer on the left side of the road.
I know. I mean,
How
and
cool
you've
would that
got
be?
yeah, you've got 2 fists, so why not pick them up?
Oh, there we go.
before-
They're off the road now and onto the kind of gravel, kind of the trail.
It narrows here clear for just a little while, but then you get, then in
Yes.
about 500 meters, you get back onto kind of a wider gravel path, which actually I think for the race is really good the way this starts because it doesn't bottleneck too fast. Because it is, as you can see, it's very tightly packed for all of the racers for the first 10 kilometers or so.
So bib number 1 is leading the runners.
No, he's not bib number 1.
Yes, he is.
Jim
Walmsley
Jim is 1.
Jim is 1, Killian is 2.
Killian is 2.
Yes.
Gadina was